Tell me, when has a girl's work brought such complexity? After a night together, he didn't expect to see mailman at the strippers, both staring at the gun on the table. Even with a frown, he chose to keep this romance going, swaggering into the house, only to get zero response. Subtitles. Nick strutted out to dress up and leave, and as soon as he got in the car, he called his colleague. However, the situation was far more complicated than he had imagined. On Friday morning, Nick geared up, ready to prepare for battle and kicking off the weekend ride. Mailman's gun didn't disappoint, and though lacking evidence, they had to wait for the other side to shoot first, strutting around like invincible warriors. In broad daylight, Mailman's crew stormed into the bank fully armed, smashing all the cameras like it was a game. They slammed the security guard down, then herded all the customers and staff to the kneeling stage. Everyone raised their hands, as if performing a sing-along. The robbers then collected funds and tacked down the hostages such meticulous control. Mailman picked out the manager from the heap, demanding he relay a message to the police. They needed 10 million in an hour, leaving the police frozen like statues. Cops can't approach the bank or send negotiators, else she'll turn a hostage into a ghost irony. Nick soon got a dispatch call on the radio, and he was surprised Mailman chose to call the cops far funnier than their usual antics. As his subordinate was about to contact HQ to stop, police cars sped in. Nick rushed out to shoo them away, but more arrived like a party. Unexpectedly, the FBI ignored Robert's warnings and sent negotiators a real confidence boost. Mailman hung up and ordered her guy to bring a hostage inside and shoot, and the FBI brilliant strategy totally ticked Nick off. He got into a heated argument with the FBI commander, nearly starting a brawl. When Mailman's henchman detonated the bomb in the vault, what a thrill. With past experiences in mind, the FBI didn't dare to act recklessly, but Nick had a nagging feeling something was afoot was happening. This is a river. Based on this map, it seems there's a leak. Looking around at the pipes, he suddenly grasped. He quickly pulled out a crowbar from the trunk, swaggered to the bank's front door, and peered through the window like it was a solo show. He found no water gushing, just pried open the locked door and dove into the bank vault, just as his teammate raced in. He discovered the vault door had a massive hole blown out, and even the recently shot hostage wasn't hurt. Talk about legend. After some careful searching, Nick found a pipe leading down. Was this not Mailman's actual target? Meanwhile, the robbers intercepted FedEx calls, getting the escort schedule while Mailman and Big Black steered the stolen truck. They arrived on time at the FedEx entrance, breezing through with fake ID, and smoothly pulled out the money boxes. Pure genius. They checked in with Fed staff, pushing the money boxes down to the basement counting area like they were delivering pizza. Next, they were placed in a glass-walled room for a breather while the money boxes were hauled into counting. What a relaxing. Just as the counters powered up, Mailman alerted her insider to cut the power classic sneakiness. Suddenly, the counting lights flickered, and cops in the monitoring room kicked everyone out like they were in a drill. After they left, Mailman quickly let Donnie in the money box know to get ready, as Donnie activated the EMP, transforming the monitors into static snow. Got it, let's go. Donnie carefully crawled out of the money box, then neatly put the cash back, like he was crying. He locked the cabinet again, and while the cops checked the cash, he stuffed the bills hidden behind the counting machine into prepared trash bags. He tossed everything down the trash chute, calling out in 2 minutes. Then Donnie retrieved the EMP. He also dumped that down the chute, then opened a vent, perfectly squeezing it in as the counters arrived to master activating. Meanwhile, the black woman who ordered earlier called again, but her call was intercepted by accomplices. Stay cool for a few minutes. Donnie slowly maneuvered, and after a few minutes, he made it to the restroom next to the second-floor dining area. He quietly pulled out his hidden takeout from the vent and practiced calming himself in front of the mirror. Next, he handed over his 2-day-old takeout to the ordering chick and slipped out the front, with security missing her signature and letting her go. Meanwhile, the counting staff in the room returned the money boxes to Mailman, smoothly pushing them back to the truck. It was quite the smooth operation. After checking ID, they successfully drove off. Soon, they tore down the road and intercepted a recently left Fed garbage truck. What a score! Elsewhere, the enlightened Nick was racing towards the Fed when he spotted Donnie. What a surprising reunion. They hastily jumped out, yanked Donnie into the back seat, and gave him a pounding, dazed him into revealing the meet-up point. The lookout quickly told Mailman Donnie had been nabbed, but she hung up on him so cold. They loaded up the cash and clothing from the statue smash, speeding off like they were on a road trip for fugitives. But as soon as they exited the dump, Nick locked onto them. After a small turn, they hit a massive traffic jam stuck like ducks. Mailman saw Nick in the rear view, quickly donned her bulletproof vest, and drew her weapon, gearing up for a fight while Nick spotted a takedown opportunity, securing Donnie, and she jumped out to pursue, and Mailman grabbed a machine gun, fortifying it at the front, her tension rising as the cops closed in. She signaled her crew to jump out, and in the next moment, they unleashed a furious barrage. After some cover fire, they retreated into the convoy. Facing the firepower, Nick ordered his team to flank while he delayed. Before long, the bald guy was dealt with by two, while Mailman reluctantly led Big Black to the back dock. What a mashup of escape drama. This chaotic heist was a laugh riot. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more hilarious clips.